let's understand the scope of fertility and what it really is.
Okay. So when we talk about fertility, we are talking about the ability of a person to be able to reproduce. Basically, that's what the scope of fertility covers. Somebody has the ability to regenerate, to reproduce, to give birth. So when you talk about fertility, that's what you're talking about in general terms. What you were saying is actually defined as infertility, when somebody finds it difficult to get pregnant, have kids, maintain pregnancy to term. All of that is put in the bracket of infertility.
So today is World Fertility Day, Dr. Chia. Why is this such an important commemoration as, you know, someone in that field, and for how long has this been on?
The World Fertility Day today, 2nd November 2021, the World Health Organization set this particular day to highlight the magnitude of the problem of infertility that are affecting the people all over the world. It's estimated that over 200 million families are being affected. In Europe and America, the statistics shows that 1 out of 8 families having issues of giving birth, having achieved pregnancy. In sub-Saharan Africa and the developing countries, the statistics is even more alarming. It's about 1 out of 4 families having issues. And it's so important that, and there are very serious issues that bedevil the management of infertility, which is why we are here today. Ignorance. A lot of people being affected by infertility, they go all around the corners with native doctors and all that. By the time they are coming to see the specialist, the gynecologists and other accessory specialists that deal with infertility, you discover that it's pretty late. You see people married for 20 years, some people for 10 years, some people for 8 years. And that's why the theme of this celebration this year is stop the delay, seek for the right help at the right time.
Now, let me take you from that, you know, what you just mentioned about people who waste as much as 20 years before seeking medical help. What are some of the misconceptions you will say people have of fertility, infertility as it were?
Well, a lot of misconceptions, you know, in general, they say there are 3 basic problems that confront humanity: ignorance, poverty, and disease. They say if you conquer ignorance, then you'll be able to handle the issue of poverty and disease and other problems. The main confronting compounding factor for the treatment of infertility is ignorance. A lot of misconception, especially in our environment where the problem is appropriated to basically the woman. The woman and the woman is her problem. It's because, I can't blame the society, because the woman that carries the baby is the woman that gets pregnant. And nobody cares to know whether the other person has a contribution. As far as the woman is not getting pregnant, she is at fault. And that is a very serious problem. And the other problem is a very serious concern that the society also stigmatizes and discriminates and then traumatizes the woman and then pushes her around and all that. And then the men are also a problem. They are not forthcoming. The man is sitting there and is telling you that he's okay, and we that are in the practice of gynecology will see what we go through. Sometimes it takes a lot of efforts to be able to call the man after the woman has gone round and round and round and round, and then there are no issues. You keep begging and begging and begging. So the other issues are the misconceptions are that sometimes they tell you that it's a family problem. Your parents had delay, your mother had a delay, but later they later got their children. The other problem is that, okay, this is not a hospital problem. You should go to the hospital, they will do surgery for you, they will do this, they will charge money and all that.
Comes very expensive.
It is expensive.
In commemoration of the World Fertility Day this year, what are the perhaps activities lined up for that?
Okay, so World Fertility Day holds every 2nd of November. We at Love Foundation. Love Foundation is actually an NGO We are involved in awareness creation, providing education and support on fertility and reproductive health issues. We do this via various media. We have social media handles where we give live lectures every month, and then we do fertility tips weekly on Instagram, YouTube, on WhatsApp. So we have communities where we actually teach people, educate people, all free of charge. We also go a step further to offer counseling services for couples who are presently going through their own fertility challenge. Like he said, people don't know a lot of these things. So if we are like a forum where you can come and get adequate or correct information on what you need to know concerning fertility, what you can do, being able to identify what your own challenge is, and then guide you on the steps to follow to make sure that you get best results. So that's what we do at Love Foundation. We, for this year's World Fertility Day, we have a few events lined up. We had a road walk on Saturday, the 30th, where we walked the streets and talked to people about fertility challenges and how they can avoid delay and seek the right help. We are doing this today. Later today, we are having a questions and answer session on our social media handles. And then at the end of this month, we'll be having a medical outreach in one of the communities here in River State, just to also talk to people face to face about fertility challenges while we attend to their medical needs. So what we do basically is providing information, and people can key into this by following us on our social media handles, joining our WhatsApp community, where you can get education, correct, adequate information on all things fertility, and then you can help yourself to know what to do. If you are already facing the challenge, you can walk into our office for counseling. We also go to schools where we talk to senior secondary school students about how they can start now to preserve their fertility for the future, because like he has said, a lot of things have to do with lifestyle. There are a lot of lifestyle factors that contribute to fertility, what we call social factors. So people can actually adjust their lifestyle to be able to improve their fertility individually as persons. People can start for their kids as they are growing up. People can make a few changes in their personal lives that can also help to improve their fertility. So much information people need to just know, and then they can do themselves a world of good by helping themselves to improve their chances of having better or improved fertility health.